So we have with us today Dr. Vandana. She has got All India rank of 516 NEET PG 2024, and she is here to share her piece of wisdom, what she has learned through her journey. And Dr. Vandana, please introduce yourself.
Yeah, good evening, sir. My name is Vandana, and I'm from Hyderabad, Telangana. So I did my, am I audible now, sir?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I did my UG from Medicity Institute of Medical Sciences. It's a private medical college, but it's a pretty good college, and most of the alumni are in the US right now. So I'm actually from batch 2K60, and so I was initially planning on pursuing USMLE, but I decided to try out, like giving the Indian NEET PG exam as well. And so I secured a rank of 560 in NEET PG 2024, and I secured a rank of 530 in the INI May 24.
Okay. So, how were you a topper kind of student or a mediocre student?
I wasn't a topper. I wasn't a topper, but I was like one of the top 10 members in my class. So I was not someone I'm not a backbencher, but I wasn't a topper. That is for sure.
Okay. What was the strength of your class?
I think we had around 100 students. We had 100
Top
students.
100 out of 100 would be in the upper bracket only. Okay. So, what were your sources of preparation? How you prepared in the professionals and then in the internship? And after that, what strategy you followed?
Yeah, so like when I started my UG, all the online applications they just started when I was in my second year. So then during that time, people would go for offline coaching after that, like in the evening when they're done with college and all. But I went when I was in third year. I attended a few classes, but I could not sit for that long, from morning to evening, writing down notes. It was not my thing. So, and then Marrow was like a lot of online apps came during like 2018 or something. Then I like my classmates bought the app and I also bought the app so that we can use it for our props. But I always believe that, reading from standard textbooks should be first and foremost. Like attending your postings and like reading from your textbooks should be important. And that is what I did. Like my preparation, I did, watch a few videos, from Marrow in my third year from my third year onwards. Majority of the time, I stuck to the textbooks and the standard textbooks. And later on, as my preparation, like during internship, yeah, I was like reliant on other resources apart from textbooks.
Okay. So, later on, how you did internship and what was after that rank in? You must have given last 2 years NEET PG also.
Right,
So,
yeah,
what was
yeah,
your rank in that? And let us take us through that journey of yours.
yeah. So like when I started my internship, obviously like everyone gives an internship attempt. I thought, okay, I watched, I watched Marrow fourth year videos when I was in fourth prof because we were at home for COVID, like it was COVID, so we were at home. We had nothing else to do. So like with the free time, I would watch Marrow videos, and I continued doing that during my postings, my internship. And at the same time, I was tending to my duties as well. So during that time, like I didn't practice as many MCQs, but I knew that they were important. And it was like, I think it was during my end of preparation that I realized that previous year topics like are more important than just reading everything. So the biggest mistake, I was fine. I mean, I was, I guess I was, when I was giving GPs, I was around 78th percentile like that. But the biggest mistake that I did was that, first of all, I was not so keen on it. I was thinking maybe I should write USMLE. So I was preparing from USMLE first aid and some of the other resources. But in the last month of like before NEET, I didn't prepare at all. Like I don't know, something happened. Something, it's just, I just took rest and I did not study. So my rank was around 45,000.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yes.
Then after that, yeah. Then after that, I thought, okay, I was still in the like thing that I will attempt USMLE. So I was studying first prof and second prof. My first prof and second prof, I was going through them. And as time went on, like a year passed and me 2023 came into the picture. So we know that OBG and PSM are pretty important for Indian exams, right? So I I didn't prepare fully. To be honest, my complete source of information was narrow Q bank at that time. So I saw a video of I think it was Dr. Mipras. I think he got a rank of 10 in 2022 meet. So he told that he practiced everything from Q bank. So I was not having the patience to watch all the main videos again. So I saw the entire Q bank, I think, like once, one and a half, like once I saw it, and then I was in the process of solving, and I was going through like all the free videos on YouTube that every platform has, because I don't know, I just felt like I don't know, I just watched them. So then I got a rank of 8,000 things like that. So I got a rank of 8,000, and then later after that also I gave another INI, I got again 10,000 rank. So I was plateau near 10,000. So then I was not understanding what to do, but I was still solving QBank. I was trying to like revise and all that. Then I took BTR ka subscription. So like once I took BTR ka subscription, I followed whatever ma'am was teaching, and at the same time I was still doing questions. I think the most important thing is that I never stopped doing MCQ. So then I got a rank of 900 in November INR. Then I continued following BTR, and then I started changing my study techniques. You know, I feel like that is my strongest point. I started making flashcards. So I started making flashcards, and if you do flashcards regularly, I feel it is more like useful than just reading and going through stuff, like just passively reading. It is better to do active recall or to do flashcards.
So you made flashcard out of BTR.
Not not just BTR. So I made like whatever I felt like I couldn't remember. I made flashcards, my own, like I've written them in question answer format. So you can do that in an app if you'd like, or you can just do it in like index cards. Basically, you won't, like when you're looking at a flashcard, you will not know the answer. So you will have to recall the answer.
Yeah, that's an
So
active
like
method of active recall now. Yeah.
yeah. So I think that helped me the most.
You said you were preparing for USMLE, so you gave your step
Yeah.
one or step two,
Yeah, I actually gave my step one, I cleared the step one.
and then you switched from. Then you never gave step two.
Yeah, no, I did not. So I have to remain, I'm
But,
thinking about
I
it.
mean, just because you have seen both preparations. So, what happened? Why you left there, USMLE preparation and came back towards Indian preparation? What happened in between?
I mean, for me, I was scared that I'd get homesick, and I just, I was not like, see, I want to go there. I still want to go there. But somehow there is something that is pulling me back to stay in my country, at least for residency. I don't know, just my family is here. So that I have the like conflicting
Oh,
feelings for, so
okay, okay, great. So, what was your which shift was your exam this in NEET PG?
it was first shift, first.
First shift. So, how many you attempted?
I attempted all questions.
Okay, and how many you got correct?
I got 170 correct. I shouldn't have attempted all questions actually. So I recommend, like, if anyone is watching my video, please don't be aggressive in moderate to tough exams. That is not the correct way to go. Leave questions which you feel you cannot answer at all. At least two questions. But yeah, I was very aggressive when it comes to GTs, and I would mark all the questions. So yeah, I got 30 wrong and not 70 correct.
But you have taken the risk. See, it's both ways. If you will not take the risk, then you will stagnate somewhere in before it. Because the competition is very fierce.
Yeah, but I felt that in shift two, attempting all questions wouldn't have been the right way to go. because I heard that the paper was a little tougher. So it is better to leave a few questions if the paper is tough. But if the paper is moderate to easy, it is better to attempt all.
Okay, just to take home message, what changed you brought from your last attempt to this attempt? You said one thing that like flashcards you use second,
Yeah,
and what are the things you improved on so that you where you are plateaued at 10,000? Because n number of students are getting plateaued at that point and they are not able to
yeah.
progress towards top 1,000 and all. So what you did, if
Mm.
one thing you told earlier, that flashcards, and what are the things you can enumerate just so that people are
I
people.
feel, yeah. So I feel multiple revisions are the key. Like multiple revisions in any way that you want to, because only if you go through the syllabus again and again, you'll be able to retain that kind of thing. The two things I feel are most important. First is multiple revision. Second is MCQ solving skills.
Okay.
So these two things are the most important because when it comes to revisions also, we cannot read the whole thing that we read for 6 months again. So as you come near the exam, you have to decrease the volume of content that you're revising. So the concept of 20th notebook comes into the picture. You have to concise the notes. So if you have, let's say, surgery notebook of which has 300 pages, when you're doing the first revision, concise it to 100 pages. When you're doing the third revision, highlight the points in the 100 pages and read only those. So in the end, when you are 2 weeks away from the exam, it becomes very important to go through everything. So these summarized notes will be like gold mine. And I feel like everyone should have their own individual, at least short notes. You have to have original ones because you know what you will remember and what you'll forget. Because when it comes to me, my brain is so weird that complicated stuff I could remember, sir, but easy stuff I would forget.
No, no,
So
every brain almost functions like this.
So I feel like you need to summarize your notes and till the end of the last of the exam you have to practice MCQ because if no matter how चाहे कुछ भी पढ़ लो सारा पढ़ लो सारे टेक्स्ट बुक से पढ़ लो MCQ नहीं सॉल्व किया तो नहीं होगा एग्जाम but if you read half and you solve questions your chances of clearing the exams will increase. It's just how it is.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, see, what happens is that you have prepared so thoroughly for the last 3 years. Therefore, your rank was very much consistent because, like in INI, you got around what
Yeah,
900 or
yeah,
six.
900 to 530. 900 first and then 530.
500. So because when we study from directly, when we don't have a strong base, and when then directly jump to the any source like BTR or DVT like thing, then the
Mm.
chances of rank fluctuation is very high.
Yeah, that's the thing is, I feel like if you are, see, so like it's not like sabko, I can speak in Hindi, right?
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Or should I? Mhm.
No, no, no.
So it's like, हाँ सबके लिए like home like house and the situation life same नहीं रहता ना. I had to work for a couple of months when I was preparing. I had to work. So when I was working, I did not have the liberty to sit at home and watch all the videos and nicely revise and everything. I just did not have the liberty. So what you have to do is you have to be smart. So let's say that a person has only 4 months of time, or let's say a person has 6 months of time, and he has to do a job. उस time पे you feel like okay BTR is useful for me, but you shouldn't keep BTR as your only source. It's a very good source, but you also have to do extra work because so many students are doing BTR. So many students are doing BTR, then all the students will remember at least most of the stuff because all of the students are hardworking only. So then you have to complement it with the Q bank. So so if you do Q bank, don't just solve the question or even previous year question, don't just solve the question, read the explanation thoroughly. So read it, try to do them again and again so that your whatever you're missing in BTR, you can fill it by solving questions, I feel. So if you do these two things, no one can stop the student.
Okay, so you right now said that you worked. So you were working for the last 3 year continuously.
No, I was not working. I worked this year I did not work, but last year in 2023 I was working like for 2 years.
Okay. 2021 would have been your internship year.
Yeah, not 2021, 2022 I graduated. I finished my internship in 2022, so around that
Okay.
started.
And after that, you joined what? In a government setup or a private setup?
No, private setup only. I was doing night shifts, so I don't know. I just felt like I was comfortable with studying in the morning.
So were you able to
So
balance your studies and work? I mean, there was any balance in between, or it severely affected your studies?
the thing is, I mean, it depends. Like if you're doing only night shifts, then it takes at least 3 weeks for your brain to adjust to that. But like it depends on from person to person. Like if it is mandatory for you to work, then you have to tell your brain that that's all I have to work and I have to study. Because I've seen a lot of even single digit ranker students who actually worked and got that rank in their first attempt. I've interviews like on YouTube. So nothing is impossible. All you have to do is just believe in yourself, I feel.
Okay.
Like even if you get 4 hours per day, do it properly. If you have 12 hours per day, then if you don't study use them quality like properly, and you have 4 hours and you actually study properly, feel the latter is more useful.
Okay. So, what do you branch you will be taking?
I'd like to take internal medicine, general medicine, internal medicine. Whatever.
Okay, general. Okay, from where?
From my state only. I want to do from my state only. So I hope maybe I'd get into Nizam's or I most likely will not get into Nizam Institute of Medical Sciences, but Osmania Gandhi, whatever is in my state. There's a
So,
couple of colleges in Karnataka as well I don't want to go, but
okay, okay. So, you said earlier that you were from a private medical college. So, that
Mhm.
kind of pushed you from inside to perform really well so that you do post graduation from public institute.
Yeah, in a way, I guess so. I never had anything against my college because I chose that college. Like when I was in my UG, I had the option to choose government hospitals as well. But then I had to stay away from home if I chose those colleges. So I chose my college because it's near my home. But yeah, like there is one thing, like maybe like if I have to achieve something, that small thing will be there. It doesn't matter though. Like,
Okay.
you just have to study well. Even if you're from any college, you have to study well. At the end, it really doesn't matter.
Okay. Did you study Harrison or Davidson? What you studied? Actually, that is
I
in the
studied both.
background, na?
Yeah, oh, yeah, Harrison was actually gifted to me. Only a few chapters I've studied from Harrison. Maybe CVS I studied from Harrison, though I didn't understand half of it. But and CNS, but mostly I read from Davidson's only.
Okay. So you give your professionals by Davidson, and after that also you use Davidson, or you stopped after professionals?
Honestly, for my entrance exam, I did not read from Harrison or Davidson. I I did not read medicine. I really did not.
Okay.
I solved questions, but I felt if you know pathology, pharma, micro, you're good to go. You can solve the question.
Oh, then if you are not used it for the last 3 years, then what book is good doing on that table?
Oh yeah, I refer some things like some like after INI happened, I got scared that they're asking questions from directly from tables.
Okay.
They said I think there was like one question about headache in 99 last this time. So I was scared. So I thought, okay, let me just see the tables, whatever. I can quickly go through it. And if there's any new stuff or anything, just the tables, nothing else.
Did it
Read
help?
the tables. I'll be honest. Yeah, it actually did help. Monoclonal antibodies also I've gone through in Harrison's. They help. There'll be tables in Harrison's actually. They are very useful, like monoclonal antibodies and antibodies in general. Like very niche questions, which will definitely come in the exam. If you can just take the extra effort to just see the table in You can see in your PDF, or you can just see in the textbook. It will be very useful. Just very few questions, not a lot, but yeah. few questions.
Correct. So, if your juniors are watching you, so what will be your message to those juniors?
I would just say that have have fun while studying, and don't I would say, yeah, have fun while studying and don't try to take shortcuts. And if you are if you're in short of time, then try, studying through other methods like solving questions and doing flashcards, because it tends to finish your syllabus a little quicker. It is difficult actually. After people is very difficult, but it tends to finish syllabus quicker. And in the end, 1 month of the exam, very, very important. You have to go through almost everything. And in the last 1 week, read through everything quickly, quickly. Just go through everything. You stay calm in the exam. And and one more thing, sir, I did not mention is the importance of GTs. So give grand tests, model tests is very important. If you do all of this and don't give GTs, then it's like 20% of your preparation will go to waste. So give GTs. No matter my score in GT, I never was in 99 percentile. Never. Not even once. I was in 97, 95, not 99.7 that I got this time. Never did I get a rank of 500. Never.
Oh, it was really great having you on my YouTube channel, and best of luck
Thank you so much, sir.
for your future, and may you succeed well in life. And
Thank
bye bye. Good night.